X-Men series is back with their latest installment, Days of Future Past. I met the antagonist who's as important as the protagonist, Peter Dinklage, aka Bollywood Trusk, in the Singapore premiere and got him chatting about his X-Men experience, playing the Nemesis and his favorite Bollywood film. Tune in.
In the beginning, the Sentinels were just targeting mutants. Then they began targeting everyone.
Well, joining me is Golden Globe winner and the best known for his performances in Chronicles of Narnia and Game of Thrones. Please welcome Peter Dinklage. Welcome to the show, Peter.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Peter, this being your first X-Men film, your character, Bollywood Trusk, is out there to destroy the mutant race. Did you enjoy doing that?
Yeah, I mean, yes, I enjoyed destroying the mutant race. No, I mean, yes, it was such a great joy and a privilege to be asked into the X series of X-Men films, even though I had to play the villain.
But that's quite a challenge. I mean, do you enjoy playing the negative role?
Yeah, I mean, it's as long as they're fully drawn by the screenwriters. You know, you get to have you bring the darker element into the movie. Everybody needs a nemesis, an antagonist, and
sure.
I will gladly oblige.
There is a new enemy out there. Mutants. You'll need a new weapon for this war.
I know what I have to do. It's us or them.
Since you've already mentioned that you've been a huge fan of the X-Men series, what has been your favorite character and why?
Well, you know, I mean, Wolverine was always the guy who was at the head of the pack, and he's carried the momentum, at least, of the story forward, and especially with this film. But there's so many complex characters in this film series, and their different how they play with their different mutations, whether they are ashamed of them or not. And speaking to that, Mystique is also a fascinating character.
You won an Emmy Award and a Golden Globe for your work as Tryon Lannister, which is completely different than the current one. How did you embark on this one?
Well, they are very different, personality-wise at least. And having to play them very close together time-wise last year, it was almost a relief to get back to, to Tyrion after playing Trask, not only because of Trask's moral ambiguities, but Trask is very tightly put together. He's very smooth, and he's almost how do I say it? He doesn't break a sweat. He walks a very even line, very self-assured and confident with what he's doing, whereas Tyrion, not so much. He's all over the place.
What's been the most exciting part of shooting Days of Future Past?
Well, you know, for me, I guess the most exciting thing was arriving on set for the first time and being up there in Montreal on those amazing sets. Cerebro, that set that is Charles Xavier's place where he puts on the helmet. Right. Before I started shooting, I had a costume fitting in the studio, and I went and I saw that set, and it's just as grand as you see in the films.
Have you ever been to India, Peter?
No, it's on the list. It's high on the list of my next destinations.
Any of the actors that you know of or you've heard of from Bollywood?
From Bollywood?
Yes.
I'm not really familiar with the Bollywood, but one of my favorite films, the great one, directed Miranar film. It's a beautiful film. Monsoon Wedding.
Monsoon Wedding. Oh.
I knew it was a Monsoon Wedding. It's a beautiful romantic film. You know.
All right. Well, lovely talking to you, Peter. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
I don't want your future! We were supposed to protect them!